Time now for a look through the global headlines we're following on this Tuesday lunchtime from Seoul. For that, we turn to our Eunice Kim at the NewsCenter.
Eunice, U.S. President Barack Obama has submitted a new spending plan for the next fiscal year, and it's ringing in at the very hefty tune of nearly $4 trillion. Now, this record budget is jam-packed with a lot of programs, as you'd imagine, from much-needed infrastructure projects in the U.S. to even free community college education. But is it really likely to pass the Republican-controlled Congress?
That is the question, isn't it, Mark? And a lot of pundits are saying probably not. The GOP is set to submit its own plan in April, and what it clearly does do is tax the rich to revive the middle class, in line with Obama's State of the Union address, you'll remember, and perhaps with an eye on the U.S. presidential election next year. Our Song Ji-sun breaks down this spending plan for us.
Practical, not partisan. That's how U.S. President Barack Obama described his budget proposal of nearly $4 trillion for the fiscal year 2016, which starts in October this year. As earlier outlined in State of the Union speech last month, Obama's plan is aimed at taxing the wealthy to support the middle class. It calls for a one-time 14% tax on an estimated $2.1 trillion US of untaxed overseas income, while imposing a 19% tax on U.S. companies' future foreign earnings. Obama is also looking to close tax loopholes, such as one on carried interest, to help fund investments in infrastructure and education.
It gives Americans of every age the chance to upgrade their skills so they can earn higher wages. And it includes my plan to make 2 years of community college free for responsible students.
The budget calls for $612 billion in overall military spending, which includes funding to defeat Islamic State militants and support NATO and European allies against Russian aggression. The budget foresees a $474 billion deficit at 2.5% of the U.S. GDP, which is the lowest level since 2008. It's projected to stabilize at that level, reducing the deficit by $1.8 trillion over the next decade. The proposal requires approval from the Congress but faces a rocky road ahead, with House Speaker John Boehner rating Obama's plan as unbalanced, with more spending, more taxes, and more debt. Song Ji-sun, Arirang News.